Hey guys, what's up? Today's video is going to be on fasted cardio, and we're going to be using fasted cardio in comparison with doing cardio after a meal. The most important thing I want you guys to remember from this is that 24-hour energy balance is the most important determinant over fat burning. What basically this means is that we need to look at fat burning throughout the day, i.e. for a 24-hour period, rather than just a 1 hour period that we may be doing cardio. Let's have a look at carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are your body's primary source of fuel. When I say the word glycogen and glycogen storage, all I want you to think about is the amount of carbohydrates we have stored within the body. Now, let's have a look at fasted cardio. Fasted cardio is basically doing cardio on an empty stomach. More often than not, you'll hear or see of people who get up first thing in the morning and go out and hit cardio, whether that be in the gym or just go for a run or a walk on the road. Now, their theory behind this is because the glycogen levels are so low, i.e. there's not much carbohydrates stored within the body because they're not having a meal and they're after fasting overnight, they're going to be tapping directly into their fat cells and they're going to burn more fat throughout their workout. However, we know that science does not support this because we know that it's going to come down to the overall amount of calories consumed and calories burned throughout a 24-hour period throughout the day, as opposed to maybe the 20, 30, 60 minutes that they exercise in the gym. Now that we've established that fasted cardio is not more beneficial than doing cardio after a meal, we can have a look at the main benefits of it. Basically, for me, I tried it out for a 3-week period and found that it got myself into a really good routine. So probably the main benefit that it would be if it suited somebody's lifestyle. If it suited them to get up, they didn't have time to cook a meal, and they literally just went out and got their cardio session done, and that was it. Maybe they had their breakfast afterwards or breakfast on the go. Now, in comparison with the person who does cardio later on in the day, maybe after having a meal, it's not going to mean that because that person got up at 5 a.m. to do their cardio that they got a better session in than the person who did it later on in the day, or that they burned more calories or burned more fat. No, once again, it's going to come down to the overall 24 hours throughout the day and the overall amount of calories consumed and calories burned. Now, the one thing I will say is I tried it out for a period of 3 weeks and I found myself to be very fatigued for the latter part of the day. What I was doing personally was doing fasted cardio in the morning and then doing my weight session in the evening. However, I found that by getting up an hour earlier than usual to go and do that fasted cardio without a meal, I felt myself to be very fatigued for my weight session later in the day. The solution for me personally, just do my cardio after my weight session. I found more energetic and I actually found my cardio sessions were much better. Why? Because my glycogen storage was a lot fuller and I had a lot more energy to burn a lot more calories. In theory, you could really say that by doing fasted cardio, you're actually at a little bit of a less chance of burning fat throughout the day than somebody who just does cardio, say, prior to a meal. The reason for this, because the person who has a meal before doing cardio is going to have a lot more energy as opposed to the person who just wakes up and does cardio on an empty stomach. It's also been proven that HIIT has been a very superior method of doing cardio as opposed to just moderate intense cardio, and we know that the person who has higher glycogen storage, i.e. the more carbs stored within their system, they will have a better chance of doing a greater HIIT session than somebody who might be feeling lethargic, or fatigued on an empty stomach. Basically, fasted cardio isn't for everybody, and by no means is it more beneficial than doing cardio after a meal. What you need to determine is what suits your lifestyle. Maybe fasted cardio might suit your lifestyle in terms of you like to just get up in the mornings and hit your cardio session and that be it for the day. However, don't feel down about yourself if you're doing your cardio later on the day. You know, as I said, it's going to come down to the 24-hour basis as opposed to a 1 hour basis. I hope this video helped, guys, and if it did, please make sure to share some feedback, tag a mate down below, or just share it into your WhatsApp group. Until the next time, see you later.